Hello again and welcome back to another one. And today we have a couple of topics to cover. One that continues the saga of Benzino versus his daughter Coi Leray. And they've been trading blows on social media over the last few days. And Coi Leray has called him out for playing the victim online, as she believes Benzino has made this a habit, and we'll get to more on this in a moment. Today we also have one from Billie Eilish that raised eyebrows on the web after she made a certain comment about men's appearance in an interview, and this even got Ice Cube Jr.'s attention as he couldn't believe it. And this week has been irony extraordinaire, as when Billie's take went viral, Eminem was literally getting cooked by some on Twitter for his appearance, and some have concluded that Billie Eilish must live in an alternate reality, and we'll get to this in a bit. So starting with Benzino versus Coi Leray, things got pretty interesting when Coi Leray made some comments on the Angie Martinez podcast that painted Benzino in a negative light as some quote deadbeat, like they say in the United States.
You know, we went through really rough times. Like, we hit rock bottom to the point where, like, I remember coming home from school and it's an eviction notice on our door. It was hard to eat. My mom was picking up nickels and dimes. And then, you know, I would see father like online or whatever, you know, he was, even when the Love and Hip Hop and all kinds of shit was going, but at the same time, I'm like this, I'm like, yo, how you get to live this life and we over here struggling? But I'm looking at my mom like, why are you not going to college or something, or trying to, you know what I mean? You know, we done slept in cars, hotel rooms, one hotel room with all of us in it. I done sold drugs, I done worked at Dunkin' Donuts, fucking registers, A&P Supermarket, Palermo's Bakery, and like, I done it all.
As you heard, she even sold drugs at some point to make ends meet. And on this account, the fall of the Source magazine clearly had a crazy ripple effect. Damn. But hold up, Benzino has disputed these claims. He took to social media to share his side of the story.
She says she slept in cars. Coi never slept in no f***ing car that I knew about. You know, I had my daughter 5 months out the year. I was with her mother until she was 9, and I had her from 9 to 16, 5 months out the year. She'd be with me. She lived with me twice. She lived here in Atlanta with me, and she went to Campbell High School. So when I'm watching this, I'm just looking at somebody, she looked like she's almost brainwashed. You know, like, she ain't never slept in no car and sold drugs and all this. Like, I don't know why she's running with this narrative. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it is crazy. I've never seen no shit like this. But the label's perpetuating it. The people who run the label, they're all perpetuating it. And then the sad thing is, like, the people who interview her, they're all down with it too. Angela Yee in 1994 was a part of a group of people who wanted Dave Mays to step down from the magazine because he put an article about me and my group, the RSO, in the magazine. Angela Yee, 1994. Imagine that. So me and her never got along. Me and Angie Martinez never got along. Ever. They was biting Eminem's dick so bad that it was like, it was just, you know, it was to the point where, you know, she'd be on there interviewing with him and calling me that dude.
Oh, but there's more, as Coi Leray wasn't gonna let that slide, as she believes that once again, Benzino is playing the victim and trying to sabotage her credibility.
You notice it has been a pattern for some time now. A pattern since he went on Clubhouse and did the whole Blick situation and leaked the fact that I had the record with Nicki, since he went and tried to downplay my album sales on Trendsetter, since he went and tried to, like, it just seems like every single time, instead of you congratulating me and be happy for me, you want to go online and try to use me to prove yourself to these people in this industry on why you feel like you didn't get the respect or whatever it is that you deserve. You don't call, you don't write, but you take everything to the internet, and you get on the internet and you try to play this, I don't know, you try to just whatever. Try to downplay me, try to make it play victim, try to make it seem like I'm attacking you, try to make it seem like my intentions is to hurt you, and that's never the case here. I don't have to get on here and lie about struggle. I don't think anybody wants to do that. But yeah, I think that's corny. I have a mugshot. That's my mom. I'm not gonna. We don't even want to put my other family in this.
But to be honest, many on the web aren't buying Coi Leray's struggle story, as some have hit back with the obsession with struggling needs to be studied. This is a fact. Well-to-do people believe struggle makes them more relatable. It is why even David Beckham had to call out his wife Victoria when she tried to make up stories about her struggle past.
We're very working class.
Be honest.
I am being honest. I am being
what car
honest.
did your dad drive you to school in?
So my dad did.
No, one answer.
My dad.
What car was it?
Alright, it's not a simple answer
What
because.
car did you get your dad to drive?
It
you to
depends.
school in? No.
Okay,
What
in the
car?
80s,
What?
my dad had a Rolls Royce.
Thank you.
More along these lines in response to Coi Leray's struggle story, it wouldn't be the first time a rapper lied about stuff like that. Although some believe he should have let it slide. Why he always trying to embarrass his daughter? Skull emoji. But what are your thoughts? Do you believe Coi Leray's story? And if she was adding some special effects to make it more interesting, do you think Benzino should have let it slide to protect her image? Moving on, in an interview with Variety, Billie Eilish was literally asking to get cooked when she made these comments that went viral about how men don't face criticism for their looks. Nobody ever says a thing about men's bodies. If you're muscular, cool. If you're not, cool. If you're a real thing, cool. If you have a dad bod, cool. If you're pudgy, love it. Everybody's happy with it. You know why? Because girls are nice. They don't give a F because we see people for who they are. Billie Eilish was probably expecting a
"Yes, queen."
But in turn, she opened the floodgates with this one. This went viral in response to her. Celebrities are so out of touch from reality, it is actually hilarious. Short kings came for her neck, not gonna lie. The purgy dudes are fuming right now. And Ice Cube Jr. reacted in disbelief. Dude, what? And while this was on, in another corner of the web, Eminem was literally getting roasted for his appearance from the mid-2000s during a viral debate on Eminem versus Christina that escalated quickly to this. He looks like a pig, OMG. Glad that complete fatty has no career now laughing my bum off.
Boy, that escalated quickly. I mean, that really got out of hand fast.
Eminem's been getting cooked by the mob under that thread, and as you can see, this was from a report that says Eminem starting to look like an Eminem. The timing was impeccable when Billie Eilish claimed no one says a thing about men's looks, and she's been getting cooked as they've pulled up receipts that show she's a hypocrite.
The most beautiful girls get asked by the worst dudes to prom, and they're like, yeah, because they finally found someone that likes them. Why is every pretty girl with a horrible looking man? I don't understand. Listen, I'm not shaming people for their looks, but I am though. You give an ugly guy a chance, he thinks he rules the world.
And for thousands on Twitter, this was personal. I've been bullied for my body by kids at school and some of my own family members to the point where I starved myself and purged into the toilet after eating. But I wouldn't expect a spoiled, rich, homeschooled celebrity to understand that. This certainly didn't go as planned for Billie Eilish, but over to you guys. Share your thoughts below. Thanks for watching and see you on the next one.